What I've done is stuck together 3-part 70s, as you can see, and then held it under the gallery and marked off where it needs to be trimmed, and on the bottom I've marked off where it needs to be trimmed for the metal casting, as you can see. So this is going to be a lot of effort, but yeah, should look good. Also, when I started the build, I did forget to put in a filler plank on the back, but I have now, so it's fine. And also the gaps here, I've put a plank in them, and then when the actual alloy piece is in, you can't really see it, so that will do for now. Yeah, so what I'll do is sand this to shape, and then I believe we'll start putting it all together. Right, so the gallery parts are all in, just drying, putting filler planks everywhere, try filling these gaps. Added a full length here for the back of the gallery, about 4 or 5 planks I'll put in here, and yeah, basically I'm just gonna wait for this to dry and then we'll sand it all smooth, hopefully, and then we'll add window covers, which I've made in here, and then we will paint everything black and add to these in to place. I've already made a nice little cutout. There you go, cutout slot for these. It's all sitting nicely. Yeah, it's looking good. Just a lot of sanding work, to be honest, but it's fine. Well, I'm just doing loads of bits at once, to be honest. Try to get through as much as possible whilst bits drying. I'm going to start making the mizzenmast. As you can see, that's a fighting top, starting to dry there. And also I'm starting to make the chain wails. I'll do that straight after this, and then the bulwark mouldings as well, which I'll start soon, because I'm not sure where they are, but somewhere in my house I have, because I don't have an electric plank bender, so I can't really bend these too well. So the thing that I was going to do is get it boiling hot water and then bend it around using the plan, and then pin it to the table with the plan using like thin fabric pins that like people used to hold like fabric together temporarily. That's mainly because if I used a normal pin, this would definitely snap because it's very thin, 1.5mm thick. But yeah, I was starting to do the chain wails now, which is interesting. Right, for the chain wails, I've marked the positions of them on the hull as shown in the instructions. It is a little bit confusing on the small chain wheel. They don't actually tell you where it is. You basically have to measure that one from the same bulwark as you did the mainmast chain wheel. It's a little bit confusing. I just looked at a picture of it and I managed to find it. But yeah, it's a little bit confusing. So what I've done is painted it now. These are all in the right positions. Left side, right side, and they're facing this way. Just waiting for them to dry first. And what I'm going to start by doing is drilling holes in the correct positions, and then securing the eye bolts and preparing double blocks for all of them. So yeah, should be a long one. The eye bolts are now secured, and what I'm going to be doing is making the dead eyes now. So they're all going in these slots here, and got a plan of them here, big and small ones. And when they're in, super glue them, and then fit a 3mm strip over the holes, so it's nice and easy. It's very long though, I have to say, and this is not even half of it. I think this is just 2/3 because we have chain wheels for the mizzenmast as well. So the whole gallery support is now finished. It's looking very nice, and that's basically done now. So stage 76 is almost done. I just need to make the mouldings, but I'll show you that in a bit, because first off I'm going to finish off these chain wheels. Got all the blocks here, all of the dead eyes. My fingers are so bruised from turning these that I don't even know, to be honest. And these are the 2 finished ones. So yeah, still got a lot to do. As you can see, we're just starting to make the mouldings. This one here is finished. It's a little hard to do, but I have managed it using these clothespins, fabric pins, and I've also assembled every single chain wheel. Just drying up now, and I've painted this one so far, but once these are all dry I'm going to paint them, and that's the chain wheels done, and then we'll start moving on to the next bit. What I'm starting to do now is assemble a skylight, which is just a simple box construction that you line with yellow acetate and box it like that, so it's nice and simple. And once I build it, I'll show you what we'll do to put it in. I've now fully assembled the skylight, and what I'm doing now is taping off a square located as said in the instructions, and just gonna paint this area black so the planks can't be seen. It's like looking to the depths of the ship, and then when that's dry I'm gonna glue the skylight on, and we'll move on to fitting the knees onto the deck. Starting by fitting the knees, painting them black, sanded them to shape against the back here. I'm going to paint them black and then fit 2 of them in position and glue them in. Just stuck these 2 knees in place, just waiting for them to dry. On top of the 2 knees I'm placing this plank with a can't remember what these are called in it, and I'm getting this and then sticking them in both of the knees like that, so it's like that. And what I'm doing now actually is assembling the flag lockers, which is basically just grating, and then they've got like an outside bit made out of bits of laser cut parts. It's nice and simple stuff. I'll finish the first layer of pillars. Basically what I'm going to glue on top of these is these pillars that we got in stage 52, and then railing, 6mm railing, 6x1mm railing on top of that, so this is quite a high railing. Almost finished making the bulwark mouldings. Started to make the belfry, carve these parts, these are side pieces, and also this is one of the finished flag locking knees. Once it's dry it's going to be painted and then stuck in either side of this. So yeah, I've got a lot going on, but it's really coming together, to be honest. That's why I'm sort of missing out the mizzenmast for a bit, because I do want to see a bit more progress happening on the actual hull, because it is very satisfying, to be honest, because you just add it on, whereas the masts, they're put away for a while, so it doesn't seem as important. But yeah, it's going very nicely.